My closing thought is an image from Brother David Stendhal-Rast. He said, we think of people pulling in different directions and the pain it causes. He said, imagine that you're standing outside of a barn and you're looking through a window and you see two lines of people, and one line is moving to the east and one line is moving to the west, and you think, how sad. They're just going in opposite directions. But you get closer to the window and you stand on tiptoes and you peek in and you realize that in fact everyone is holding hands. They're standing in a circle and dancing. And it was only your limited perspective that made it seem as if they were moving different directions. That's the mystic's answer.
And that they're dancing.
And they're dancing, which is the movement after grief. Y'all get up and dance. Mm-hmm.
My thought is around, was it David Bohm who wrote on dialogue? There's something about soulful, open-minded conversation that isn't seeking to resolve anything, but is simply seeking to make connections and share in a sense of community, a communion with, say, here tonight, inviting beauty and sort of like Bacchus, Demeter, Aphrodite to join us. So we stay in our body and we stay close to those three that will invite Eros into our midst, along with his beloved Psyche. Those kinds of conversations are becoming so rare. I've heard it put by, I think, Linda Sussman, who writes a book called Speech in the Grail. There's a living truth in any moment. It's shifting, but it's the Grail. How to hear the appearance of the Grail and what the Grail is saying, how to listen that deeply, how to respond, how to speak that speech that's appearing. That would be the essence of conversation. And may more of these kinds of conversations that are unstructured, unplanned, not to save the world in a Promethean fantasy, but simply conversations that serve care of the soul by listening deeply to what's being asked of us and bringing our humanity in emotion and imagination to the response.
And George, I would like to toast you on that note.
Into dinner with Andrew.
And here's to Dionysus. Here.